welcome back to FTB Insanity. Yeah, and it has been some serious insanity going on. And that would be why it's been considerably over a week since the last time it was an episode. But things are getting better. I am getting better. And so today I got on here and tackled this thing. Because you'll recall the last thing that I had done, I had set this thing up with the filter to pull bone meal from this condenser at a stack at a time. When I logged on, I realized very quickly that that was a hideous mistake. It was pulling bone meal a stack at a time. These things were so overstuffed. There was so much in the pipes, and at the time there was one energy condenser taking all the flour stuff, converting it, and it filled up because the flowers were coming in faster than one energy condenser could convert them. Yeah. So I spent a lot of time, and I do mean a lot of time, several hours, working with this thing. And I finally come up with an arrangement of pipes that, while it doesn't make all of the deployers equidistant, which honestly I really would like to have happen, but with a 3x3 arrangement with 2 spacing between, that's going to be kind of really difficult to manage. So, yeah. And then of course there's the spider. They spawn in there because there's just enough room for spiders to spawn, and there's no way to stop them, and there are no sound mufflers in this pack. Sorry about that. Cannot be helped. I mean, I could break the wall and kill it, but there'd just be another one spawn a few minutes later. And as far as I recall, there's no way to keep them from spawning. There are ways, like these torches here, that the special green torches that prevent mobs from coming by, from coming around, but they don't stop them from spawning. Anyway, so I messed with this thing, and I messed with it, and I messed with it. One of the first things I did was I converted this to use 4 energy condensers, and I had the pipe come down in the middle so that all 4 of them were equidistant from the pipe, and the load gets automatically balanced between all 4 of the condensers, which means it can handle a lot of flowers coming in here. As you may recall, there are 9 deployers now where there used to be 1, and so every time that timer pulses, which it is set for 0.7, every 7/10 of a second it pulses, and 9 deployers deploy bone meal on that dirt in there and create a mess of flowers and stuff, and so on. Now this one, let's see, this one's at 0.72. I had a bunch of problems because I was reducing the amount of bone meal, and it took me a long time to figure out that what I needed to be doing was putting out bone meal in packets of 9. Just like I was using it 9 at a time, I need to pipe it in 9 at a time. And it's a shame exactly how long it took me to figure that out, but what the heck. I've been out of sorts, shall we say, and so it took a while, but I got it figured out. And I got these on separate timers because I just found it was better that way, so that I can shut the flower flow off and let this continue running to refill any deployers that need it. And then, of course, once they are full, all the bone meal will be backstuffed into the filter, and cool. I ended up putting some energy collectors and an antimatter relay right next to that condenser to feed extra EMC into it to make sure that it's always got enough, that once I finally got the right balance of stuff being used to stuff being created and whatnot, that it's actually maintaining it took me quite a while to get this thing to where it wasn't using bone meal faster than it could make it. Yeah, but it's working, and it's working great right now, and it's producing diamond block at a very significant rate, and well, this should give you a little bit of an idea how long I've been working on it. Look at how much dark matter I have in here now. Stacks upon stacks upon stacks. In fact, I am going to take some dark matter, drop it in here, and I'll pull out some red matter. And I am going to switch this thing over to targeting red matter, because red matter is so much more dense than dark matter. So I'll have a whole lot more EMC in a smaller space, or in the same space. Meanwhile, as I had indicated in the previous episode, this little gadget that I put together here to make dark matter out of excess. Let's see, what is this targeting? It is having sand, saplings, and apples, and wood, logs. It's pulling those in there, out of here, and because they're also connected to the logistics network, it's pulling out of here, not quite as fast, and it's also pulling out of here. But it's doing it very nicely. The stuff I slowed down the amount of wood being used because it was sucking up all of the wood in the system with a stack of wood in here, a stack of logs. So I put it down to 1 log, and now it's leaving enough oak logs in the system so that it can actually use them for other things. Tree farms are working great. The wheat farms, now the way they're working is the stuff produced by this one gets routed over here to this arrangement. And let's see, this one was targeting sand for some reason to run in here, and this is providing sand. No idea why. Now these two were separate diamond chests. I converted it to just regular double chest because I didn't want to have that much wheat and that much seeds sitting in there. Didn't need them. So this holds enough seeds to supply this thing, and there's enough wheat in there to supply pretty much anything that's going to need it, and all the rest goes in here. And of course it too is hooked into the system to pull the dark matter in there to that central chest where it is now being converted to red matter. Whoa, that's a lot of EMC. At 466,000, just about 467,000 EMC per unit of red matter, I have an obscene amount, and I'm going to use some of it. Let's see, what else? Okay, this thing is doing good. I decided that instead of coming along here and throwing some dark matter or something in it every once in a while, I just put a collector on it, a Mark III collector, piece of glowstone, bang. That keeps this thing loaded with EMC, which is maintaining a steady, constant supply of oil buckets. And this, I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I eventually found out that this gate is only reading the one tank that it is attached to. It is not reading the whole stack. So I removed the whole stack except for this one, and every time there is space in this, this turns on the redstone signal, which causes this thing to run for 1 bucket's worth of oil to be pulled out and make room. And of course these are running, producing fuel. And since, let's see, that looks like, yeah, it's kind of full. So I'm just going to go here. I rewired the power switch, the switches for the redstone engines. I ran them here, so I can turn them off. The refineries will stop doing anything, and so on. And the fuel will just go down a little ways, and then later on, when I noticed that there is a significant gap in here between the fuel level and the top of the tank, I just turned that back on, and we've got fuel being produced, because it produces it way faster than I'm using it. Speaking of producing, this guy here has been making a pretty good amount of UU matter. And this arrangement here with a filter pulling... Now, why is this full of scrap? Oh. Alright, I need to do something about that. Scrap is not supposed to go into that filter, and it's going in because the pipe is directly next to it, and it's connecting, even though it shouldn't be. Alright, I had some covers in here. Where are they? Okay, oh, here they are. Alright, we can fix this. Just take a cover, get it down there, between the pipe and the thing. Oh, you know what? I may have to route this around, but that's okay. I can do that. Break that. Do this. Okay, this thing is sitting into the block space, and it can't share a block space with a Buildcraft pipe. Okay, so now all I gotta do is pull this out of there. We don't want scrap being sent to the recyclers. There. This will come over here and feed the mass fab, and we're good. Alright. These are working pretty good. This arrangement is keeping them full. And for some reason, the animals keep, well, yeah, it's farmland. They're showing up, they're spawning on that. Well, I got tired of having to chase them down. For some reason, I had been killing them with the pickaxe, which is really silly, so I made myself a dark matter sword. Anyway, that's kind of the main update of what's going on, for the most part. Get in there. Let's see. I had also been working on the bees, although after a while I kind of forgot about them. But I have got 4 of these cultivated princesses and cultivated drones, 4 lines of them that are totally pure. And so it's time to change out the production critters here. We're taking out the Valiants. They were good. I mean, they work at night. That's great. But I'm going to put in cultivated princess and drone. These guys are shorter lifespan, fast workers, and they produce a lot of stuff quickly. And now they will take over, and the production of honeycombs and such like will be much faster. Let's see. Yeah. I'm going to have to get another chest over here or something so that there's room for the excess drones. It's too bad there isn't some kind of like a dolly or something in this version of the mods that lets me pick up a full chest. But yeah, a lot of production going on. A lot of honey drops, an insane amount of beeswax, and I'm going to do something with that right now because I don't need this kind of beeswax. I'm going to need refractory wax. I'm also going to need some of that. Silk wisps. Remember, this is another thing I forgot about. 23 woven silk. I need one more. Oh. 24 woven silk. That will allow me to create for myself the apiarist clothes. Which means that, among other things, the oh, you can't shift click those in this version. I forgot about that. There. Now I could, like, for example, go over here and hang out with the jungle bees without getting poisoned. Or, in other cases, without getting stung and attacked, because there are some bees that I need to breed that without something like this, I would get attacked to death very, very easily, and so on. So, what do I need to do? Oh, yes, that's right. I need a thing or two here. Let's see. I need mercurial eye. So I need some brick and obsidian, dark matter, and diamond. Okay, I've got some obsidian, I got some diamond. Oh, that's okay. Everything else will be easy to come up with. Just for giggles, I'm going to want one of these too. What else? Bricks, yeah. Where are you, bricks? Here we are. All right. Bricks, diamond, dark matter, and some obsidian, mercurial eye. That's going to be very handy. The mercurial eye is this wonderful gadget. I made one of these for the items of power, and let's see. Oh yeah, Kleinstar. Let's load that up so that it's got plenty of a charge. And just put that in here and say I want to target stone. I can build with this thing. Oh, wait a minute. And I believe it's G to change the mode. All right, creation mode. All right, I don't need that. All right, creation mode. Let's just shift it down. And bring it up. Yeah, very nice. And say if I want a platform, and of course there's other modes. There's transmutation mode, pillar extension, creation, yada yada. Okay, so, well, I'll clean that up off camera. Let's see. Not there. All right. Which one of these? Snow? No, that's the wrong one. Forest? No, don't want those. Desert. That's what I want. Desert bees. I'm going to take some desert bees and let me order up You know what I need? I need more carrying capacity. I don't know why I haven't done this before. I need alchemical bags. So I need some wool and covalence dust. Alright. I'm surprised I don't have wool in here. I should. Okay, there's some string. And where's the blue coat? I don't see any blue covalence dust in here, the dark blue. Okay, we'll get it. We'll get it. String that. There it is, some of the blue covalence dust. And let's see. Got the bricks, we got the string needed to go back. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay. One wool in there. And one of these too. Okay. And what else do I need? An alchemical chest. No problemo. Oh, good grief. So we take some wool, the alchemical chest, the dark blue covalence, bang, alchemy bag. Lots of storage capacity. Good place to carry a lot of things. Oh, wait a minute, not that. Actually, some of the stuff I need to put away. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get my inventory loaded up with some things I'm going to need, and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. And derpology continues. I think I've derped up some of my recording, so if there are differences in quality between this segment and the first, that would be why. Okay, I need a basic pipe. But I needed to do something about all of these honey drops. I've got some stored over there for my own use in the beealyzer, but alright. Now we have a provider pipe here, right? No, it needs to be a supplier. What am I thinking? Am I thinking? I don't know. Alright. Crafting request, supplier. Supplier pipe. Open that up. Say keep 32 and pop this in here, and now it will keep that stocked. What I need to do, some power pipe, that should be easy to hook up. Whoops. One X standard mode, thank you very much. Let's hook up a power pipe. Let's fix the flooring that I very nearly opened up way too far. That'll be getting power. It's doing this. Yeah, the propolis. I'm going to have to pull that out of there. It's getting propolis from honey drops? Okay, I'll take it. But meanwhile, let's see. wooden waterproof. Redstone engine, wooden waterproof. Buildcraft tanks. I'll beef that up a bit later. And now that should pump the honey out of there into the tank. And then I just need a way to pull the propolis out, because that's going to stack up and start jamming. Well, let's see. Got a redstone engine in here. Occurs to me that really this ought to work. And it's powered by the same. Alright, what's coming out? That's the propolis. Okie doke. Alright, let me just go ahead and grab, for now at least, a diamond chest. And the propolis shall all end up in there. The honey will get taken care of, and that will clear out some space in there. I still have another thing I want to do with the beeswax, but that's I don't have to worry about right now. I'm just going to stack up a bunch of these tanks. So that there's room for lots of honey in there. I'm going to have need of a lot of it later. That's probably plenty. Put some of this stuff away. Alright, and now I'm going to head down to the Nether, because I got a bunch of these cultivated drones. They're all purebred of a line that I spent a lot of time working on. And of course, I have a stack of desert hives. You know what I'm going to need? A bunch of I'm going to need a whole bunch of scoops. Okay, that was probably ridiculous to make that many. I grab some more wool. I'm going to need a bunch, but that's probably more than I will ever need. But that's okay, because I'm going to be needing to break open the desert hives when I get into the Nether. Well, actually there's a few things that I need to do in there. And this is only just going to be the start. Why did I put this away? That's one of the first things I'm going to need. I need a platform in there. And, well, there's several things I need in the Nether. I need gas tiers. I need magma creams. And I need blaze rods. Yeah. Okay, that was not excellent. All right. Take advantage of the fact you can fly here, genius. And the first thing to do is to get a good solid platform all the way around this baby. Oh, and let's not forget to collect this. Yeah, I know the slabs are spawn proof, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. All right, now switch this thing extension mode. Oh, you had to aim these things just right, or you wouldn't get what you needed. Let's see, try this again. All right, that's a decent little start. Now I'm going to back off from it a ways. We've got some spawns. That's what I wanted. The nice thing about the alchemy bag is if I lose it, I don't lose the contents. All I have to do is go back and make another white one, and I got it back. Everything in it. All right, let me hit R here. Hello. Did I get the gas tier? No, I did not. I have to do this again. Let's eat, heal up, transform another pigman. I got the gas tier this time. All right, now this time I want one of those. But I want one of those that drops something. All right, come on. Oh, I bet you'll drop something. If I can just keep knocking you guys off the platform, which probably should have been better. Okay, there's the magma cream. All right. Now I need blaze. Okay, I need more platform. Let's power this up. Power it up all the way. Ugh. Wait a minute. The tall shot mode was pretty cool. Let me get rid of this mess, because I apparently am not aiming very great. All right, now let's back off allow some spawns, come in here, and try again. I'm looking for blaze. There we go. Come on, blaze. You see, I have blaze powder, but I do not have blaze rods. Didn't get one this time. Doggone it. All right. See, what you get when you transform them this way is random. No blaze rod. Let's have a clear. Actually, let's have more platform. That's going to be the best solution. Oh. Oh, somebody got stuck in the block. All right. Let's try it again. Food. Apparently I don't need the whoa. What happens if you charge up the sword? That I've never seen. Apparently not much. Wow. All right. Holy crap. Yeah, this is going to take a while. So I'm going to keep after this until I get a blaze rod. Okay, after about 20 minutes of messing with this, I finally got a blaze that dropped a blaze rod. Only need the one, so let's put these valuables away. Don't put the bag inside itself. Okay, now let's go for this thing, and let's change it to target wooden slabs. What the heck? Alright. And let's go for transmutation mode. The whole idea is real simple. Transmute everything into slabs and then get rid of the pigmen. We won't have any more spawns. Because I only wanted spawns to get the things I came here for. Alright, get rid of this. Alright, now, oh yeah, transform that. Now all I have to do is hit one of these guys. They'll all get angry and come running off the edge. And they will solve my problem here very neatly. Alright, there is more that I'm going to be doing in here, specifically bee breeding here in the Nether, and so on. First, I want to take these goodies back to the overworld and get them properly learned in the transmutation table and get some supplies and stuff together and come back here and do some breeding, because what I need to do with the breeding is cultivated and modest. Oh boy, what a mess that looks like. The cultivated and modest combination, we end up having well, when you breed those two together in the Nether, you get the sinister bees. And I need the sinister bees because there's one of the things in there that requires a mess of potions, stacks of this and stacks of that and whatnot. The liquids, all of the different liquids, the fruit juice and the biogas and the biofuel and the fuel and the oil and the lava and the water and the honey and so on and so forth, and they all have to be packaged in refractory capsules. And you can't get refractory capsules with this kind of wax. You have to get it with the wax from the Nether bees. Yeah, and that's why I've got this thing, which actually stood up pretty good to getting hit in the face with a gas ball about a dozen or 2 dozen times. Yeah, that kind of surprised me. In any event, I am going to commence the bee breeding in the Nether, and I will check in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.